natural. Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. So I was wearing some lashes earlier, but they were not working with me, so I just went ahead and took them off. But if you wanted to see the look with lashes, I do have the Jaclyn Hill video. It should be posted before this one. I did the whole tutorial. I tell you everything that I use and all of that. So if you are interested, you can go watch that to see how we got this look. But this video today is going to strictly be on the Morphe brushes I got. These are not all of them. These are just the ones I grabbed. If you are interested in seeing my full review and all of that, please keep watching. And if you haven't already, please hit like, subscribe, and share down at the bottom. I would really, really appreciate you. And let's get into the brushes.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all.
They came in this bag here, and this is a hot mess. I probably should have put these together. They are a little dirty and everything, but I had to use them, obviously, to give you my review. But they came in this bag here, and honestly, first impression when I got them, they smelled terrible, like straight chemical. Like, I don't know if it was the bag, the leather bag or whatever it was. It smelled like straight chemicals. It was not a good smell at all. That was the first thing I noticed. When I first got the brushes, they had the little plastic things to protect them and all that over them. Every single one of them did. However, I did notice like there was still like kind of, I don't want to say damage, but like you can see how, hopefully you can see that. You see how there's like a random little like strand right here randomly. They had quite a few that were like that. Like it's like they weren't, I don't know how to explain it. Like they weren't held properly or whatnot. I don't even know what you would call it. But it's like they were like just loose, like random little hairs out of nowhere. If you look at this one right here, you see this random like white hair in the middle of the rest. Like stuff like that. There wasn't any shedding that I noticed or anything like that, but I seen that and was kind of like, don't really know how I feel about that. They look kind of damaged, but it wasn't really damaged, if that makes sense. It was just like the bristles weren't molded right, if that's what I'm trying to say here. So next thing I noticed is I went through and I was feeling the brushes. They feel all right, and nothing was really wrong with them or anything. But when I use them, they're really rough. Like, really rough. Like this one especially, and this one, like the more like shader brushes type things. Actually, this one's not that bad. These fluffier brushes aren't like that. These two right here that I'm moving, these are not like that. This one especially. I used this for my transition colors and my crease color today. Well, to blend out my crease color, I actually use this for my crease color today. I use this to blend it out. And when you are doing it like this, it feels soft and it feels good, but on the eye, it's like the little white rough hairs down here are just, I don't know, it's like they poke your eye, and honestly, it kind of hurts. So I don't know if this is, I believe this is the Badger set. This is not the synthetic set. So there's a difference, I would assume, because these are actual animal fur. If you want cruelty-free / vegan or whatever the case may be, then obviously this is not the set for you. They have other ones that are actually for vegans, so there's that, but this was the Badger set. And honestly, I didn't really pay attention to the fact that it was not synthetic hairs. And then you see right here too, like this random hair. It just seems like there's hairs out of place, and I don't know if it was just not made properly. And I pull those hairs out, to be honest, because I hate the way, like, first off, they look like it looks kind of tacky, and then also they're rough, so I just don't care for it. But anyway, I didn't really pay attention that it was not synthetic brushes. I really was just kind of, to be completely honest, I was kind of looking for the cheapest set that I could get, And there was a couple of them, but the reason I got this one is actually because it had the fan brush. This fan brush, though, is really, really nice. I actually really like it. I think it works really well. I used it today on my cheeks. A few of the fluffy brushes, like this one right here, it's a little denser, so I wish it was just a little bit fluffier, but it's actually not that bad, if that makes any sense. Not the best brush I've ever used in my life. This one right here, I believe this one is kind of, if you pat it on your eye like you're trying to build it, it kind of hurts. But if you just go across it like you're just doing this number, it doesn't hurt. It feels really soft. But if you're like patting it to like try to build the color up, it's like there's like little hairs in there that are just like kind of hard and pokey, and it just like pokes your eyes. So in my opinion, I don't know if maybe if I wash these, because I have not actually washed these yet, if they'll be like softer and nicer. But first impression, I'm not impressed. Well, not really first impression, because I've used them about 3 times now. I'm not impressed. This little liner brush right here, though, I actually really like, and I think this one is not that rough. Honestly, you could get way better. This brush right here, I use this one, and none of these have names on them, so I don't know what to tell you like the names are. This is just in a set. I use this brush today for my foundation. I don't hate how it applied the foundation, but I don't love it either. Not to mention, this one actually had shedding. So when I was moving it around on my face and getting the product into my skin, it had little black hairs like on my face, on my cheek, where I was trying to move the product. I honestly would not recommend it. They also have this little like brush right here. I used it today for blush. It's like a little, I think it's really a contour brush, but I didn't contour, I only bronzed today. But I use this for a blush brush. This is really rough also. The rest of these are, I mean, it's really about the same across the board. Like, honestly, I think this was probably one of the worst sets that I probably could have bought from them. But at the same time, it shouldn't matter what set it is. Like, if they have good brushes or bad brushes, like, I have to be able to say they're good or bad. And honestly, these brushes, these particular brushes, I have not tried any other sets or anything, so don't persecute me if you're like, no, Morphe's good, Morphe brushes are good, you're just whatever, or you're just a Morphe hater. No, I actually really like Morphe. I used the Jaclyn Hill palette today. I have, wrong side, I have 4 other Morphe palettes here. I actually like Morphe, but to be completely honest, I hate this brush set. I really do. There's like maybe a couple brushes in here that I really like, but quite honestly, all of my Amazon ones are way better. Way better. To be honest, these brushes right here, I have like 3 sets in here. These little brushes right here are like some of them, like after washing them a while, they get really rough. But even they aren't as dense and as stiff and as rough on your eyes as the Morphe brand new brushes I have. Maybe if I wash them, they'll be better and the shedding will kind of go away. I don't know. Like, even looking at this, like, kind of sideways, can you see the random, like, white, like, hairs in there? You see, like, right here. It's like the rough part, the rough, dense part is like poking through, which is, I don't even know how to explain it, to be honest. Like, I really don't even know. I personally think that you can do way better for $40. There is a huge, huge range of brushes, sets on Amazon that you can get for the exact same price as these, and they have not shed on me. I have 3 more eye brush sets coming in, and they are, I think it's like $2 each. It's 2 or 3. I don't remember exactly how many I bought, but it's like sets, like little detailed eye brush set. I personally just really feel like you have better chance, and on top of that, like, if it's bad, it's usually a lot cheaper. This, I believe, was $50 for this set. Elf has a makeup brush set for $50, and I have seen beauty gurus say that it's amazing. Like, it's a really good brush set. But again, there's more than just what I have. So don't take what I'm saying as hard-earned evidence of Morphe Brushes sucking. Honestly, what I might end up doing is washing and sanitizing it and trying to give it to somebody, because I personally am just not a huge fan. The fan brush is nice, but I already have one, so I don't need that one. I do think that I like this fan brush a little bit more because it is a little more dense and a little more stiff, so it's a lot nicer to apply, in my opinion. So I'm gonna maybe play with it a little bit more, but honestly, I'm not. And see, this, I didn't even pull this one out. This one just shed. I was really hoping that what was gonna happen was I was gonna get this brush set and everyone was gonna be wrong, and this was gonna be like the best brush set I ever had in my life. And honestly, it's not. Probably closer to one of the worst. I actually think the powder brush was alright, but it's still very dense. So the only thing that I would think that this would be good for is if like you have like really harsh blush, maybe like being able to blend it out more. I don't know. All in all, about the only brush that I really do like is the fan brush out of here, and for $50, you don't need to buy this whole set for one decent brush. Again, this is all based on my opinion. This is just how I feel. So please don't feel like you have to go off of me. If you actually have this set and you like it, please don't think that you have to hate it now. If you like it, that's awesome, and I'm happy for you. This is just my opinion and kind of like how I see it. It's about all I got for that. Alright, so pretty much I keep repeating myself at this point. It's getting a little ridiculous. All in all, pretty much these are not approved by me. I don't have any hate towards Morphe as a brand. I actually really like Morphe as a brand, and I'm not saying that because I'm not saying this because I hate them, and I'm not trying to take up for them because I like them. Again, if I don't like the product, I don't like the product. That is all it is. I don't care who made it. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you made it to the end here. And if you have, and if you liked the video, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share down at the bottom. I would really appreciate you. And again, if this video is already up, I will link it down below so you guys can watch it. And that is it. So as always, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. I don't